champions, Manchester United. And not just because it was Sir Alex Ferguson's very last game in charge. His number is finally up.
You have been the most fantastic experience of my life. I've been able to enjoy watching them rather than suffer with them. I've been able to manage some of the greatest players in the country. You know the jersey you're wearing, you know what it means to everyone here. Those last-minute goals, the comebacks, are all part of this great football club of ours. And it's been an unbelievable experience for all of us. So thank you.
That'll be another. The commentator at the Hawthorns was a man who spans all of Sir Alex's remarkable career, John Watson.
They were the giants of the industry called football management over the last 50 years. Jock Stein, Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, Bill Nicholson, Brian Clough, Ron Greenwood, Sir Alf Ramsey, Sir Bobby Robson, Sir Matt Busby, and Sir Alex Ferguson. Over the past 10 days, just about everything has been said about the most successful manager of all time. Now there just remains the little matter of his 1500th match in charge of Manchester United. Jakob, and he's found Morrison. Now here's Shane Long. Someone's lit a flare off there in the goal mouth. It's still Long. In by Billy Jones. Took Manchester United a bit of time to get that away, but when they did, it was Buckner who broke from left back. Hernandez on the far side. Oh, and there's the opening goal for Manchester United. It's Kagawa. Applause from Sir Alex, and the Japanese international scores for Manchester United inside 6 minutes. From there, Javier Hernandez wasn't going to give that up. He chased a really hopeful ball there, and then when the cross came in, Kagawa gets in between two defenders, and it's 1-0 Manchester United. A cracking start for Sir Alex in his final game. This is Kagawa for Manchester United. Anderson, Valencia. Oh, it's number 2 already. Hernandez went in on the near post, and I don't think Ben Foster could believe what happened. Well, Valencia got the ball out on the right, and the West Brom defence just seems to have crumbled again. I think it's Jonas Olsen who deflects it in. And ironically, when they played at Old Trafford earlier in the season, his defensive partner McCauley scored an own goal. And it's Manchester United 2-0 up against West Brom. Olsen own goal. Well, they look miserable, don't they? This is not the West Brom that have been ticking over very nicely for much of the season. This is Carrick. Oh, it's run on to Cleverley here. And this is going to be Butler, the fullback, and it's 3. And again, you have to give Butler the credit for the goal, but Hernandez again played a part in the build-up with a dummy. Just watch here, the darting run of Hernandez, and Butler finishes it off inside the far post. That with a little touch. Hernandez to Cleverley, out to Butler, and a good thump from the Dutchman who scored against Wigan right at the beginning of the season. West Bromwich Albion 0, Manchester United 3. Just about 40 years ago today that I was at Stamford Bridge on the last day of the 72-3 season when he played his last league game and was presented with a silver cigarette box in the centre circle. He told me at lunch today that he's still got it in his house. This is Dorrans. Oh, there's a chance for him to go. Morrison's just got in there ahead of the goalkeeper, and Morrison put some respectability into the scoreline here at the Hawthorns, and it was really set up here by Malunga initially. Oh, he just managed to get his foot round the defender there, just tucks it in and tries to stir the crowd. Valencia's enjoyed himself on that right-hand side in the first half. Here he comes again. He's going to pick out Tom Cleverley here, and Cleverley will find Hernandez. Foster blocks. Oh, another own goal, surely. And he's turned it over from Macaulay. It's Gareth Macaulay who it comes off, and I thought for a minute it was going in, but acrobatics from Foster. So a substitution from West Brom at the start of the second half. Romelu Lukaku, whose 14 goals this season have all come in the Premier League. Are Manchester United going to start the second half like they started the first, or maybe more to the point, are Albion? It's round for Lukaku, and he steers it in. The substitute makes the impact inside 4.5 minutes. Round the defender, goalkeeper left hand and then against the post, I think. And suddenly the mood turns at the Hawthorns as Steve Clarke's half-time substitution pays off. Hernandez. Valencia. Oh, Van Persie! So straightforward. And Robin Van Persie has made it 30 goals for the season for Manchester United. Just when West Brom looked like getting back in the game, they've given Valencia time on the right-hand side, pulled back. Oh, what a finish. And if you want to know why Manchester United have won the championship for the 20th time, number 20 has a lot to do with it. You have to go back to the Manor Ground at Oxford in 1986 for Sir Alex Ferguson's first match as a Manchester United manager. Now, United moving well again with Kagawa. This is Giggs. He's got Hernandez in the centre. There's Hernandez. Oh, it's gone in. It's 5-2. And typical that Ryan Giggs should come on and make that kind of contribution. Chicharito Hernandez deserves that goal because he's played so well. Giggs knew where he was. And look at that. A simple tapping inside the 6-yard box for Javier Hernandez, who makes it 18 goals for the season. Goodness knows what the score's going to finish up at. Brunt forcing the corner off Valencia. So Olsen has come up here. Oh, and given the chance, he should have scored. Nobody picked him up, Jonas Olsen. That must go down as one of the more blatant misses of this season, I would say. Paul Scholes' 499th league appearance for Manchester United, over 700 in all. Retiring for the second time, Paul Scholes made his debut back in September '94. And the last we shall see of this brilliant midfield player. Well, you've got to say it's been a good season for Steve Clarke. Best points total, most wins. And here comes Lukaku! And he's got it again! Straight through the middle. This time, keeps his composure. Manchester United pulled apart a little bit there. Evans couldn't get to him. He runs right across and tucks it under Lindegaard. Well, he's had a fine season here. That's goal number 16. Well, you can't say Sir Alex Ferguson's final game has been uneventful, can you? And here they come again, Albion, with Fortunato Malumbu. And outside him is Jones. And there's Malumbu again. It's 5-4. Well, I don't think the crowd can really believe this. I'm not sure Alex Ferguson can either. What an extraordinary few minutes at the Hawthorns. plus stoppage time. Steve Clark was on his feet then, and so are most of the Albion fans. Well, no wonder he's retiring. They're all checking their watches. Grant. Dorrans. Oh, and they left it free. Oh, there's Lukaku again! And he scrambled it in! He scrambled it in! Malulu got there first, but Lukaku has completed his hat-trick. Incredible scenes at the Hawthorns in Alex Ferguson's last match. It's 5-all. Utterly unexpected. And Malumbu keeps getting into that position over there, but Lukaku it was. He forced that in for his hat-trick, and he's written his name all over a fixture that seemed to belong at one point to Manchester United. 3 minutes away from the 90-minute mark in what has developed into one of the most pulsating Premier League games of the season. Not good for the heart, Sir Alex. Well, these are now the closing moments of the greatest managerial career of modern times. Farewell, Sir Alex. But what a game to go out on. The Manchester United manager leaves the bench for the last time, having seen his team lead 5-2 at one point here at the Hawthorns. But a great comeback on Steve Clark's side. And if he wanted to go out with the sort of flamboyant football that he's always tried to engineer, then he succeeded. It was a wonderful second half. He is getting a fantastic ovation. And the final score in the final act of Alex Ferguson's managerial odyssey is West Bromwich Albion 5, Manchester United 5. Well, Steve, I've seen some matches in my time. I don't quite know whether you've seen one quite like that.
No, it was an incredible game. I think we started slowly, but Man United played like the champions are in the first 15-20 minutes, and they blew us away.
We are a little bit frustrated, to be honest, because we want to win this game from the buzzer for Skolci, but West Bromwich do very good at substitutions, and Lukaku score a hat-trick.
Inspired substitution?
Not inspired or a bad choice not to start with them. You have to look at both ways, you know.
Romelu, you're rather proudly carrying a match ball there. That tells me something. I think it's been a good day at the office.
Yeah, it's been a good day, especially for the team. You know, it was quite a special day, and you know, to give such a performance from either way, it was a good day for the neutral fans, I think.
The reception the bosses had was incredible last week and today, off the West Brom supporters as well, which was nice to see. Yeah, we obviously wish them well for the future. You've got a new challenge, you know, as players and as a club.
I think there have been two legends for all the football, not only for British football, I think for all the football, because really like Skolci, it's unique known as well, the gaffer and all the trophies he won, and the most important thing is what he did about Manchester United now, because he took this team and in 26 years he put this team on the top, on the first place.
I think you'll remember his last game. I've just had a quick glass of wine with him, very quick, very brief. He's in good spirits, you know. He's had a fantastic career, and I think everybody in the game who is a manager, who aspires to be a manager, looks at Sir Alex as the figurehead, the man that everybody wants to emulate. He did say that there's no need to do press after a game like that, because if you guys can't find something to talk about after a 10-goal thriller, there's no point.
Well, that's right, and Sir Alex Ferguson decided not to speak to any media after the game. In all his, I think, 1,500 games, that's his first 5-5. He'd got a fair old time getting a scoreline he'd never had before. 5-2 up. What do you think? One last blast of the hairdryer for his players after that?
A slightly down-watered one, if you like, but I just think, what a genius. I don't think